by past administration. Governor Nwifuru emphasized that the Vanco Junction flyover and tunnel is a signature project of his administration aimed at improving transportation infrastructure in the state, promising that upon completion, it would not only facilitate smoother traffic flow, but also attract tourists to the state. He noted that the project is currently on track as it reflects his administration's commitment to delivering essential infrastructure that meets the needs of residents and visitors alike.
I'm particularly excited because my dream is almost coming to fulfillment and is giving me a lot of joy, and very happy with the professionals that are handling this job with the contractor. We have a lot of projects cut across almost all the communities in this great state. As far as I'm concerned, done noble in terms of project execution. So the projects that are bid for commissioning in this May are then 99.9% completed.
The governor emphasized that the reactivation of low-lift water scheme behind CAS campus and that of Eziola Water Reservoir is part of his administration's commitment to ensuring sustainable water supply across all parts of the state, as outlined in his People's Charter of Needs policy, saying that access to clean water is fundamental to health and development.
That will soon be a thing of the past. You can attest to that work is almost at the completion stage. Water is life and everybody needs it. And I'm very excited that people are seeing our efforts. We started pumping water for the first time for over 1 year now. We started pumping water from Ezilo. If you look at our budget very critically, you find out that in water sector we have a lot of things there. And I assure great Ebonyans that by the end of this year, challenge of water will seriously be a thing of the past.
The Norwegian ambassador to Nigeria, Ambassador Sivian Bera, who was on diplomatic visit to the state, commended the developmental strides of Governor Nwifuru, particularly in the areas of infrastructure, healthcare services, and education. Noted that his effort not only served the immediate needs of Ebonyi people, but also lay a strong foundation for future growth.
And thanks again for inviting me, and I've been looking forward to it. It's my first time, and I've never been so far south in Nigeria before. Wow. So I'm really happy to be here, and it's impressive what you are building. And I've heard many good things about how you have improved also the health sector. You have accomplished in health and also education.
Ambassador's remark came after the member representing Ezza South Ikwo Federal Constituency, Comrade Chinedu Oga, led him on a tour of various ongoing projects in the state, showcasing the governor's focus on modernizing all aspects of the state economy. Osondo Nguta, Salt TV News.
Meanwhile, some Ebonyi people and students have bared their minds on the slow pace of work by the contractor handling the Vanco Junction flyover, causing erosion and flooding at different sections of the junction. The people made their feelings known during an interview with EBBC at the junction in Abakaliki. The report.
Mr. Moses Uto said as the rainy season is gradually creeping in, some of the buildings close to the Vanco Junction are getting flooded, while some paths are getting eroded as the waters are looking for exit routes.
So we are expecting more efforts to make sure that that place is okay.
Two students, Mr. David Mbam and Mr. Timothy Mwambam, urged the contractors and site engineers managing the site to speed up the work in line with contractual agreement and specification to make for proper channelization, easy flow of water to avoid disaster.
The solution to that problem is consistent of the work. They should be consistent in doing their work. They should be working every day. They should be doing consistency work, and they should be serious with their work so that when the water comes, it's already too late to affect others.
The ongoing flyover bridge at the Vanco Junction is one viewed by many as one characterized by quality, dedication, and hard work, despite the slow process. I am Idam Elir.
Cooking gas users in the capital city have testified that it remains the fastest contemporary method of cooking. They made their feelings known when EBBC crew sampled their opinions on the best cooking method among firewood, kerosene, and cooking gas. The report.
Previously, firewood and kerosene were used to prepare dishes by people across the states of the country before the introduction of gas. The introduction of cooking gas has lessened the stress experienced by using firewood and kerosene to cook. A cooking gas user, Mrs. Anna Omini, said using kerosene or firewood to cook was very difficult and stressful, owing to the fact that the food wastes a lot of time before it will be ready.
Before I was using a stove, kerosene, but since I started using gas, I preferred it. I like it. It's faster and it doesn't stay hot. Like I choose gas.
Another gas user, Mr. Ezekiel Igwe, said, notwithstanding the fact that cooking gas remains the best and fastest in terms of cooking,
we have few advantages in cooking gas because when you're using gas, one, your utensils are clean and it cooks faster. It produces less sweet, all these black smoke gas. Those are the distance. And as it is now, kerosene seems to be costlier, even than gas. So I think gas is still better. That's why we are going for gas.
It should be properly handled of the danger associated with it.
Gas is very dangerous. You can use it very, very careful because it is not allowed by children to be handled, so by adults. So that is the reason it's very, very dangerous.
For Mr. Simon Wibo, there is no comparison between cooking gas, kerosene, and firewood. As cooking gas is the fastest means of getting food ready, Mr. Wibo expressed joy that price of cooking gas is gradually reducing at the gas stations. For Salt TV News, I am Chidebere Morie.
President Bola Tinubu has congratulated former President Goodluck Jonathan on winning the 2025 Sun Hank Peace Founders Award. The special advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, disclosed this in a statement on Tuesday. Details.
Said Tinubu commended Jonathan for his consistent advocacy for peace and democracy, describing it as a patriotic effort that has earned him global recognition. The Sun Hank Peace Prize, awarded by the Sun Hank Peace Prize Committee, recognizes individuals and organizations making significant contributions to the world peace and human development. By honoring Jonathan, the committee acknowledges his work in mediation, conflict resolution, and democratic advocacy across African continent.
You're still watching Soul Television News. At this point, we'll take a short break. More stories after now. Stay with us. You're welcome back. The Senate has confirmed Sylvester Nwakuche as the new Controller General of the Nigerian Correctional Service. His appointment by President Bola Tinubu on December 13, 2024, followed the retirement of Haliru Nababa. Details.
The confirmation came after the Senate Committee on Interior, led by Senator Adams Oshomule, presented its report for consideration. Lawmakers unanimously adopted the committee's recommendation during the plenary, officially approving Nwakuche's appointment. While announcing the confirmation, Senate President Senator Godswill Akpabio charged Nwakuche with the critical task of securing correctional facilities nationwide. Akpabio expressed hope that under Nwakuche's leadership, the era of frequent jailbreaks in the country will come to an end. His charge comes days after 12 persons escaped from the medium security custodian center in Cotton, Cafe, Kogi State in the early hour of Monday, leaving one correctional officer dead.
Burundi's president has told newsmen that he has seen credible intelligence that Rwanda plans to attack his country. Evariste Ndayishimiye also said that Rwanda has tried to launch a coup a decade ago in Burundi, akin to what it is doing in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Details.
Rwanda has already hit back, calling the president's comments surprising and insisting that the two neighbors are cooperating on security plans for their shared border, which has been shut for over a year. Despite extensive UN evidence, Rwanda has always denied arming and backing the M23 rebel group, which has recently seized large parts of Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo alongside Rwandan troops. Rwanda has also denied links to the resurgent Red Tabara rebel group, which President Ndayishimiye says is a proxy force similar to the M23 and is being supported by Rwanda to destabilize Burundi.
Spectators have shared their shock and horror as they watched a decorated South African Air Force pilot crash to his death at a local air show while they recalled his final moment. James O'Connell died after the plane he was flying crashed during a performance at the West Coast Air Show held in Sauda, 112 kilometers north of Cape Town, over the weekend. Details.
According to organizers, Mr. O'Connell was performing a routine display on a retired military aircraft when it experienced a sudden loss of altitude and entered a steep dive. An investigation into the accident is currently underway as tributes pour in for the seasoned former Air Force pilot. Mr. O'Connell's crash was captured by numerous videos and images which have since been shared widely on social media.
And that's the news, but before we go, a quick look at our major stories. The State Governor, Chief Francis Nwifuru, has conducted inspection of various ongoing key projects initiated by his administration, emphasizing his commitments to fulfilling the needs of people of the state as outlined in the People's Charter of Needs policy. President Bola Tinubu has congratulated former President Goodluck Jonathan on winning the 2025 Sonhag Peace Founders Award. Burundi's president has told newsmen that he has seen credible intelligence that Rwanda plans to attack his country. And that's the news. Many thanks for watching. My name is Angela Ikuma.